welcome to the channel. This is the look of a person that is petrified of sharks. And I was at that moment, I'll zoom in if you can't see it. I was at that moment to where I was at a crossroads of facing my biggest fear or chickening out and just watching from the boat, because the boat's safe. Who wants to jump in the waters with shark? Who? So we're gonna rewind to the beginning and see if I do it. Let's dig in. There's one thing you don't know about me. I have a fear of sharks. And today, I'm gonna face that fear, and you guys are coming along to watch me quiver, shake, have anxiety, maybe die, lose a limb. So right now we're waiting for the group to sign their lives away on the waivers. You know, if you lose a limb, finger, toe, whatever, you can't sue them. And then we're gonna head out on one of these boats, I imagine, and go dive with some sharks. I don't know what type of sharks, I don't know how big they are. I know nothing about this trip. When I go on trips, I like to be surprised. So that's what's happening right now. Come on with. Here we go.
Then your radar's broke. Don't blame me for the way y'all's jokes fall flat, get your mouth slapped. Ain't no hoax, I get an inkling. They pick me for the weak link. I'm gonna have to pose a question for the ones that don't accept that I've been accepted.
So after calming the nerves with a beer, it was pretty necessary because I was about to grab the wheel, push the captain off into his own shark-infested waters, and turn back and head home. But I didn't. I stayed on the boat. What's happening here is they're chumming the water. We initially stopped at the first location. There was no sharks. So we moved over to this boat that was chumming the water, playing with the sharks, and this is about to be the first moment where I see the very first shark ever. I've never seen a shark before, so this is that moment.
You know, cause the moment I get involved is the moment the song takes off. So how could you think I wouldn't last long in a game that I was made to play? What do y'all take me for? Rest assured, when I do come back to tour.
So I'm gonna do a lot of commentary through this because I didn't have time to actually talk in the video. So as you saw that shark coming towards me, let's rewind here. As you see here, look, watch this shark come towards me. So apparently sharks don't like GoPros. They send off small electrical fields emitted by the GoPro, and the sharks sense it and they come after you. So I'm like, great. The only camera I brought was a GoPro to film this event, and I can't do it because every time I put my hand in the water, a shark tries to bite it off. And that would be okay for someone that's not too scared of a shark. They might giggle. But I was petrified. So I had to pull my hand out, look around, don't get pulled out. So not only am I thinking about getting in the water, now I'm thinking, wait, I can't even film. If I do, I'm risking losing a limb even more now.
You know, cause the moment I get involved is the moment the song takes off. So how could you think I wouldn't last long in a game that I was made to play? What do y'all?
So what's happening now is this is the tour guide here. So what happens is he gets in the water first and gets the shark comfortable with humans, because if he doesn't, he's gonna eat you. So I learned that later on. So he's getting comfortable with the sharks, you know, letting the shark come around him. If the shark comes too close to try and test him to see if he's good food, he pushes the shark away. This dude's nuts. So eventually the shark realizes that he's dominating him and that he's a cool dude, swim with me, hang out, but you're not gonna eat me. So that's what he's doing. Over here, people are starting to jump in now. 1, 2, there's 6 on the boat, including me, plus 2 for the tour guides. But there's only 6 people doing the shark diving. Also, one thing I didn't mention, which I couldn't get on film, this is moments after I learned there's no cage. This is supposed to be cage diving. We're supposed to be in a cage, holding on, looking at sharks, filming comfortably. And I'm already scared about that. I couldn't sleep for weeks, knowing that I'm going cage diving. He's gonna tell me, oh, there's no cage. I went, I see people getting in the water, sir, but where's the cage for people that want the cage? Because there was supposed to be an option, cage diving or open water. He's like, there's no cage. People seem to get injured in the cage. I'm like, what do you mean injured? He says, well, they'll bang their elbows in the cage because the water is whooshing you around. I'm like, I'll bang my elbows as long as I don't lose them. So, there's no cage. Let's continue.
Take me for rest assured, when I do come back to tour, it'll be good. Christmas morn. They ain't gonna wait cause I'ma wake up with a present so big they'll jump for joy. Yeah, let it be known, I'm better when I'm out of control. I can't be the butt of a joke. I'm cutting in the front of your pole. Starts talking like you're really a pro when you ain't even part of the combo. Nothing but an amateur. I slow down when I wanna collide. So only way to put it if I chose I could be bigger, maybe consider it a bit if it was it when you walk. To comprehend, you condescend, you gone. Incompetent to consequences. Hard to miss is common sense. I'm on. Once I wrap your head around it, I might have to get up off the porch. Show you how it's done, I got the form. Power tripping on me, get destroyed. Pull the plug, I'm rolling up the core. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, hold up, rewind, that's not even possible. Me, I keep it honorable. Who's your favorite? Let me know. Tally up, count the votes. Was it me? That's a joke. Yeah, hey, that's a joke. That's a joke. Hey, yeah, that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Now we're at the point in the video to where we're back to this face. Do I get in the water? Because remember, some of you might be watching this like, it's just sharks, just jump in. Other people will be like, hell no, I'm not jumping in, I'm with you. So I get it. There's some people that think this is nothing. Other people think it's scary. This is my #1 fear. My other fear was flying. I conquered that. I flew many places, I conquered it. I'm trying to conquer my fear of sharks. So this is the face. I'm sitting on the edge of the boat going, okay, I had to mentally build up the courage the past couple weeks to get into a cage. Now, on a whim, I have to build up the courage sitting on the edge of the boat with 20 sharks swimming around to jump in the open water. No protection. Let's see what happens. So this is the face of relief. I did it. I did jump in with the sharks. There was probably about, I don't know, 20 sharks that I could see. We were in 200 feet of water, so you couldn't see the bottom. It was like you're in space. You couldn't see anything. You would only know the depth when you would see a shark. You would only have perspective when a shark would go by. So when I was in there, I was breathing heavy, but I was also like breathing in a snorkel for like the 3rd time ever. So I was like, you have to get used to breathing underwater, which is weird. So I was breathing heavy, but after like 30 seconds, it was very majestic and I was very calm. And just looking at the sharks, it was really cool. And I calmed down. I actually really enjoyed it. So I definitely recommend doing this. It was awesome. The sharks were very calm and cool. After they were, they got used to being around humans. Some sharks never even seen a human. That's what the tour guy said. But there was one thing that happened that really freaked me out. So let me show you that because, like I said, I thought the sharks were sweet. The sharks were very nice. Once I got in, I thought one of them winked at me. And I kind of felt the connection. So let me show you what I'm talking about because this freaked me out. I might not get back in. Holy moly. Yeah, so after we get out of the water, the tour guide's like, hey, let me show you something cool. And he shows us what these sharks are capable of. They're crazy. These sharks are nuts. I was just swimming with Jaws. So if he would have done this, fed them like this before, I'm not getting in. Hell no. Am I stupid? No. So that's it. Thanks for watching. That's my experience diving with sharks. My biggest fear. Put in the comments, what's your biggest fear? I'm curious to know what it is. I'll comment because I want to know. Maybe I could talk you into doing it because I'm happy I did this. I can mark it off the list. Also, check out my last video. I bought a jet ski with my trading profits. I buy and sell stocks if you're new to the channel. So if you want to learn how to invest your money, click the link in the description. I do stock alerts where I send out alerts when I buy a stock, I sell a stock. I can show you my portfolio. I'll help you day to day in a chat room. It's only $25 a month. I have a lot of members in there. So check that out if you're interested. Link in the description. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. We're going to roll out the rest of this clip. And yeah, until the next video.
What in the world?
That was